Alright, so today is day 26. I haven't worked for like a couple days. I've been sick and I'm still sick right now. But yeah, I'm a little bit better now. Got some sleep yesterday. Yesterday when I woke up, my body was aching, head was hurting and everything. But yeah, I feel okay now. I got a good amount of sleep last night. Yeah, so let me get back onto the schedule. Today is Tuesday, by the way. Today's not Monday. Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday at 8 a.m. I'm like 13 minutes behind, 12 minutes behind. But it's okay. As long as I'm doing it in the morning, I'm okay with that, honestly. So yeah, I'm gonna get into reading right now, and then I want to get into the other things that I have to learn from my mentor. So we already did it. We did it. Fair value gaps, and we did swing highs and swing lows. All we have to do right now, I think, is we have to do raids, which is liquidity sweeps. Yeah, I think that's the last thing we have to do. So learn liquidity sweeps. So yeah, I'm gonna get into that right now. First thing is first though. I'm gonna get into some reading right now though. Wait, the book's right there. Yeah, hold on. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna get into reading right now for like an hour, maybe hour and a half. Get whatever knowledge I need to get from the book, write it down, and I'm gonna get into the actual work sessions. So yeah, let's get into it right now. Day 26. Alright, so I just finished reading a chapter of Trading in the Zone. Yeah, so now I'm going to get into work block A. I know my energy right now is kind of low. I'm pretty sick still. So yeah, I'm pretty sick. I know. So yeah, I'm going to get into something like that. Whatever. I'm going to get into work block A right now. Yeah.
Round 1. I just finished work block A.
I was learning about displacements, firm market structure. I'm still learning about it right now. Well, excuse me. I'm hungry right now, so I'm gonna go buy some soup for my sickness and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get some soup. Maybe take like 30 minutes, like an hour. This is like across the street. I'm gonna eat there, come back and get back to work. So yeah, I'm still learning about displacements right now, and displacements come before market structure shift. So yeah, I gotta learn that before I get into market structure shift. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. Make some lunch and come back. Yeah, so I'm gonna see you guys in like, it's 11:04 right now, so I'm gonna see you guys at like 12 o'clock. Yeah, like 12. So yeah. Alright, I'm back. Feeling a little bit better. The soup helped a lot. So I'm gonna get into work block B right now. Still learning about the displacements. And yeah, wanna get into that right now. Yeah.
Round 2.
I got a midday crash, but I'm still gonna finish my work today. Yeah, I'm still gonna try to finish my work for today, so I'm gonna get back into that. Work block B. So I have like an hour and 55 minutes to go. It's okay though. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. So I'm gonna get into that right now. Work block B right now. B right now. Jeez. just finished work. It's 7 hours today. So what I had learned today was displacements, liquidity grabs / raids, and market structure shift. And when I explain this, I think I got like a overstimulation of information where it's like now I'm confused. But if I was to say everything out loud and show it to my mentor, he would say I'm right. But in my head, I'm thinking no, I'm wrong because I'm getting stuff mixed up because it's just a over exertion of information. But I'm gonna explain it in the best of my ability. First off, a market structure shift. A market structure shift happens when price breaks past a recent swing low, a recent higher low in a uptrend and a recent lower high in a downtrend. If price breaks above a recent lower high in a downtrend and closes be past or above that lower high, it's a market structure shift. For a uptrend, if price breaks below that recent higher low and closes below that recent higher low, it's a market structure shift. And that's also how you confirm a market structure shift. But if a candle goes close to that recent higher low or lower high, and it doesn't close, like the candle doesn't close past there, but a wick wicks past there, we don't confirm that, or that's an invalidated market structure shift. And for a displacement, what a displacement is when price makes a aggressive move towards liquidity, grabs it, and then reverses back in the trend that market makers actually want to go. And how that looks is like this. Let's say in an uptrend, right? I wish I had a whiteboard because I show you right there. But if you are in a uptrend, there are higher highs and higher lows, right? And market makers know that retail traders, they think in the minds of retail traders and what retail traders are going to do. And they know that retail traders are going to have their buy orders above the higher highs, and breakout traders are going to have their sell orders at their higher lows, but they also are going to have their stop loss orders at the higher highs, which creates liquidity. So now there is liquidity at the higher highs right here, because the sell orders are creating their stop loss orders and placing them above the higher highs, and the retail traders are placing their buy orders because they think price is going to go higher, and they're going to place it above the higher highs because they think price is going to go higher. So there's a bunch of liquidity above the higher highs. So what market makers do is that they know that retail traders are doing this. So what they do is they bring price up to grab that liquidity above the higher highs, and then when it grabs that liquidity, it now has enough liquidity to create a large enough order to push price in the opposite direction. Because you gotta remember, if you want to place one buy order and one sell order to match that order, so you can both have your orders filled. But for market makers, if there isn't enough liquidity, how their orders are filled is like this. The order gets filled here and then here again. And let's say they have 1,000 unit order, right? Let's just say 1,000 unit order. 100 gets filled here, another 100 here, another 100 here, another 100 here, until it gets fully filled. And you gotta realize with market makers, they're pretty greedy, you know. Well, not greedy. I think it's smart. They're smart. I think it's smart. So what they do is they manipulate price to go up, and when price goes up and grabs that liquidity, they now have enough liquidity in the market to match their, let's say they sell their sell orders if it's in an uptrend. Now they have enough liquidity above the higher high. It grabs the liquidity and then reverses price back down. So yeah, that's how that works, and it's the same thing for a downtrend. It just grabs liquidity above the lower highs. Yeah, above the lower highs, and then pushes price back up. Yeah. And yeah, for displacement, when displacement happens, that's market makers targeting that liquidity to an aggressive move up. Like it could be a bunch of candles or just one candle move up. And a displacement leaves behind a fair value gap. I'm gonna show you how that looks like right now. Hold on. Now this is just my work for my mentor. Hold on, let me just so oh my gosh, hold on. Let me just all right, so higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, whatever. Market makers know that there's a bunch of orders right here, a bunch of pending orders right here, a bunch of liquidity right here. We have retail traders placing buy orders because they think price is going to go higher, and I mean then we have a lot of sell orders right here because a lot of breakout traders think price is going to go lower, and if they have their sell orders right here, that means their stop losses are right here, and if their stop losses are right here, that means they're selling. That means they're buying back their orders. They are buying back their orders from the market because they are now in a loss. So right here, there's a bunch of liquidity. So what the market makers do is this: they bring price up to grab the liquidity that's right here, and then they bring price lower. Then they fill their large sell order and brings price lower. And how we see this as a market structure shift is when this higher low right here is broken past and it's closed and it kind of closes past this higher low. And that's what it does right here. Price closes past this higher low right here, it closes below it, and now what happens is price now goes lower. And that's how you bro, how does this move? And that is how you signify a market structure shift as valid and invalid. This right here is not a valid market structure shift because what happens here is price doesn't close past this higher low. It only wicks out. What we want is to see this right here, price close past this higher low. This is now a confirmation of a market structure shift. What we could do is we could also go on a higher time frame, let's say in a 1 hour time frame, and see if the same thing happens there. Let me find that real quick. And yes, this is the same thing that happens here. It's the higher low right here. Price closes past this higher low, closes past here, and it's the same thing that happens in the higher time frame. Yeah, so that is what I learned for today. Yeah, so that's what I learned for today. And yeah, I sent my mentor what I think a market structure shift, a displacement, and a liquidity grab or a raid is. He said he's gonna check on it soon. So I'm gonna wait and see what he says tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know. I am not 100% confident that I am right in what I'm saying, so I'm gonna wait until he tells me if I'm right or if I'm wrong, and then I'm gonna make the adjustments for tomorrow. So yeah, we had a good day today. Although I was sick, still got my work done. I'm gonna go edit this video, post it for tomorrow. And yeah, I'm gonna go eat again. I'm hungry again. I ain't gonna lie, I'm hungry again. I think I just be eating a lot still. When I get money, bro, in the future, when I acquire that amount of money in the future, bro, I'm gonna be eating so much. I just know I'm eating so much. But until that time comes, I'm gonna work on becoming the best trader I could possibly be. God dang. But yeah, I'm gonna see you guys for tomorrow, which is day 26, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see right now. I don't know for real. Let's see. Yeah, day 26. No, 27. Tomorrow is day 27. So yeah, we're gonna get into that for tomorrow. I'll go sleep. Feels like I'm gonna be going to sleep a little bit earlier today, and I'm happy about that. So yeah, we're good. Good work session today. Yeah.